Hold on tight, y'all. Episode number 4, Saxx top 20 picks. He's gonna be here real quick to save us. Happy 4th of July, America. All right, y'all. The first 10-hour shift out the way. Now let's go jump in the studio and get on the next 5 hours of the day, like I do every day. Let's do it.
Better days are coming. Be patient. No regrets in life, just lessons learned.
Hey, y'all, what is up? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for that episode number 4 of this Saxx's top 20 picks. Let's do it.
You alright?
Yeah,
You really didn't fall down that?
I did. Okay.
You ladies just don't understand. Women literally give men super strength, superpowers. That dude fell off that ladder down that roof, probably looked like he broke his leg, tumbled all the way face first to the ground, bam, just gave up on the ground, just done. That door opened up, that hot chick walked. I'm assuming she hot. I can't see her face, but she got a nice looking body from the back and the leg, so she probably, by his reaction, she's probably decent looking woman. But anyway, back to my point at hand. He laying there like he probably contemplating if he's alive in his head at that moment. Chick says, "Did you really just fall out that?" The second he heard her voice, that dude popped out of it like it wasn't nothing. He didn't have a stutter in his talk, and his speech wasn't impaired. Nothing even happened. He's like, "Oh yeah, I fell. No, I'm okay. I'm fine." And then put them glasses back on. He was not about to be embarrassed in front of a woman. That dude's whole body had to be hurting. Woo! Speaking of the clip we just watched before this, there's got to be better days. He's definitely got to have a better day. So according to the text on the screen, this was the moment that the dude got found that had been missing for 27 years. 27 years he was held captive by a neighbor in a hole. Woo! You want to talk about some PTSD? That dude is never going to be right. Woo-wee! Big man ain't no joke. He literally was just having fun letting dude punch him all in his face and in the stomach, doing everything he could till the dude got tired of punching him. And then one kick, just look at the power, just the weight behind it, just drop dude like a bad doormat that you got to get rid of because it had too many dogs pissing on it, neighbors' cats pissing on. You just got to throw it in the trash, just dropped him. Bam! Woo! Woo! Fat Joe was killing it.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. You see love.
Woo! That was insane. Y'all, you can't tell that man nothing. Like, put it this way, fellas. If you know this man and you out in the bar with this man, and if you and that man happen to be interested in the same lady, don't even waste your time. You're not going to be able to compete with that guy. That dude is on a whole nother level of something. I don't know what it is, but he got something mixed in his sauce for real. Now that little kid's little bobblehead after getting slapped, that just gave me the giggles. It just giggled me up, man. I had to throw that in there. But the dude, after that, that's in a wheelchair doing stairs on his arms, bouncing. When I see people like that, I'm like, bro, there is no excuse. There's no excuse. for whatever it is you got to get out there and do. You just got to get out there and do it. There's no excuse, and I'm talking to myself too. I got places I want to go in my life. I can't have no excuses, whether it be my health or my wealth or family or rekindling things I need to kindle with my children and whatever it is. There's no excuse. When people like that find it in them to do what they got to do, there's no excuses for anybody else. It's like one clip I watched a few months ago where a dude, man, had one leg and his little stub, where his other leg supposed to be, was inside of a crutch while he's doing hard manual labor, shoveling. I don't know if he was shoveling coal or what he was doing, but he working hard, bam, 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 and then would stick the shovel down, grab that crutch, and move it over real quick so that he could move his other leg over so he could keep working. Just no excuses. I am blessed. The Lord has blessed me. I got no excuses, and better take advantage of what health I got and the fact I got 2 arms, 2 legs, and I'm semi-intelligent. That is so true. It is. That's real true. Like when a girl you just meet, just always happy, be around you and everything, just like that, versus the girl that surrounds you acting like she ain't interested. The one that's all giggly around you, it took me a long time to learn that. I thought I had a shot. I'm like, I'm in there, she enjoying my company. She was enjoying my company, but in the friend zone, it's whenever they try to act like they ain't nothing. Girls, women, ladies, why y'all got to do everything upside down world? Why everything got to be backwards? Men aren't complicated. Just shoot us straight. That's it. We gonna come at you straight. Just shoot us straight, and we can get a lot further in these relationships. Just saying. Yep. That man bailed out of there just in the nick of time. That little rock he caught his head on wasn't going to be nothing compared to that tumble down that mountain. But you know what? I was thinking, did the person not put on the e-brake driving or what you leave it in neutral, what you do? But then I thought about it, I'm like, that's probably an electric vehicle. And that electric vehicle probably got tired of having to compare itself to all the gas vehicles and probably just wanted to end its existence and roll off a cliff. That makes the most sense to me. This is just another one of the million for the record books of why the two-way, the Second Amendment, is so important. See, dude try to do a sneaky, quiet robbery, pulled the knife out of the back of his pants and was trying to be all quiet about it and rob the chick. But homeboy at the counter seen him pull that knife out. Homeboy pulled his Glock out to his hip and was like, homeboy, you better rethink it. Telling you, we need guns. Them laws don't affect criminals. Criminals don't care what the law says. The guns are to protect us because the enemy's going to have them regardless. Oh, no, he didn't. He brought a whole new meaning to Prime when it come to that Amazon.
I was recording and you threw something at me. But don't do that shit because you could die like that.
Don't you know how to duck?
Don't you know how to duck? You want me to take this bottle home with me? What you mean? Yeah, the camera's on. Yeah, okay, now let's drink and have fun now.
Drink it. Can we drink and have fun?
Come on.
My nigga said, hey, we recording and you threw something at me. Don't do that. You can get killed for that. Dude said, don't you know how to duck? He punched him in the face right after that. He said, don't you know how to duck? Dude's face was like, what just happened? And then he said, now let's drink and have fun. That's how men do it. That's how real men do it. Hey, we got a score to settle. I'm going to settle it right now, and then we go right back to being peaceful, and let's go have a drink. Love that. the way that clip made me feel, I don't have words to explain that. I don't. I can't explain how it made me feel, so all I can do is play it back a couple more times. Faith like that in a child that young, I can't touch it. That was amazing. So I always wondered how doctors can. Oop, my light went out. I gotta fix that. 1 second. Now I don't know how eye doctors completely. I mean, I got bad eyes, so I've been to the eye doctor several times. But when it comes to a child that young, I don't completely have my head wrapped around how they are able to get a prescription for a child that young that really can't. They really can't express themselves the right way to narrow it down to exactly what they need. But for this particular clip, it was just amazing. Like, according, again, to the text on the clip, the first time the kid seen the world around him. And I believe that's probably true because that kid's expression, you could see it in his face. That was the first time he actually seen the world around him when he got those glasses put on him. That was beautiful. I loved that.
A woman's security cameras captured some strange footage in the middle of the night. At around 4 a.m., someone or something was crawling in her backyard. It then broke into her house without her noticing and just left. After seeing the footage, she contacted the neighborhood security and they said they would investigate. Some people say it's a skinwalker, while others say it's just a crazy lady. Either way, the way it moved is really disturbing. What do you think it is?
So my brain immediately went to a hoax. Like, all right, y'all just trying to get viral. But I do know about skinwalkers for sure. I be deep into that weird stuff, man. That's why I do my channel like I do now, is because I really had to back off of some of that stuff and then some conspiracy theory stuff, which not that I don't believe in the conspiracies, a lot of them, but it was consuming me, and I don't like that constant negativity. I had to shed some of that doomsday stuff off of me, and bring myself back to myself, because it was just too much, it was not comfortable to consume yourself too much in that kind of stuff. Anyway, after watching that chick crawl through the yard down the sidewalk a few times, man, I watched it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, I don't know, man. The movements are pretty damn eerie. Maybe, just maybe that is a skinwalker. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think, but I'm going to play it back one more time so you can get a good look at what I'm talking about.
A woman's security cameras captured some strange footage in the middle of the night. At around 4 a.m., someone or something was crawling in her backyard. It then broke into her house without her noticing and just left. After seeing the footage, she contacted the neighborhood security and they said they would investigate. Some people say it's a skinwalker, while others say it's just a crazy lady. Either way, the way it moved is really disturbing. What do you think it is?
Trust me, mate. Mate, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I promise you'll see. I promise you. You say. Go.
I was sick.
Fathers are so important in teaching life lessons and literally pushing you to be the best. And I failed as a father.
This video alone might be one of the reasons why this man gets elected every time voting comes up.
We have received information in social media that some of the criminals were going to take their criminal conduct into the neighborhoods. I would tell them, if you value your life, you probably shouldn't do that in Polk County, because the people of Polk County like guns. They have guns. I encourage them to own guns, and they're going to be in their homes tonight with their guns loaded. And if you try to break into their homes to steal, to set fires, I'm highly recommending they blow you back out of the house with their guns. So leave the community alone.
When you see someone who is always calm, incredibly kind, and avoiding conflicts, be careful. This person notices everything. They remain silent because they know if they get angry, it will hurt. They keep everything inside, choosing to stay calm. But the day it explodes, it's a real storm. And the one who triggered that anger will bear the brunt. If you have watched this far drop a 100, it shows you're a part of the 1% who actually finishes what they start. Everyone has a limit. And for them, this limit is often higher than for most people. But once it's crossed, expect a superstorm. That's why it's essential to respect them. Don't mistake their silence for weakness. Behind every calm smile, there is a strength and determination that can surprise you. Within the tranquility lies the reservoir of resilience. Beware the calm, for it holds the tempest within.
Run that back, put my photo beside it, and you have the definition of me.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
I highly suggest all of y'all listen to Denzel as a person, not as the actor, not as No Training Day, because clearly his real character speaks volumes. And you could say, well, Saxx, he's just acting right now. But I'm going to come at you with this. He's most definitely not, because the things that he says goes 100% against the grain of Hollywood. Well, y'all, is that not crazy or what? I'm sensing a theme here, because just yesterday's video, or maybe the day before, one of the clips was the baby that got sucked up by a tornado that was in his cradle thing, whatever, up in the top of a tree, perfectly safe and unharmed. This is a whole different story of another baby that got sucked up in a tornado and his mama and found perfectly unharmed after getting thrown hundreds and hundreds of feet away from the house in a tornado. Like, I don't know, man. Things is happening right now, biblically. And I'm just saying, maybe God's saving these babies while he's dispersing of some other stuff. I mean, I don't know. All I know is that's two once-in-a-lifetime events that's happened back-to-back in the last week, at least, of covering this stuff. Like, oh my goodness, man. It's touching. Like, if you're not religious or whatever, that's all fine and dandy. You know, I'm not a Bible thumper, but I'm damn sure a Christian, and I know there's a higher power to me for sure. You know, but what I'm saying is right now is probably the time that you and we need to figure this shit out, because I just feel like we ain't got a whole lot of time left to figure it out. And when it ends, hopefully you on the right side. Hopefully I'm on the right side of that line, wherever that line lays in the afterlife. That's all I'm saying. Yo, skis. So that was clip 19. And you know, I always give y'all a heads up when we down to the last clip. So this clip coming up is clip number 20. But I feel like after having some emotional difficulties myself, thinking about some things throughout recording this video, we're going to end on positivity toward a man from a woman, from her perspective. And I love that. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to roll on out of here, y'all. I'm Saxx, and you know, I love y'all. Peace.
There are many men right now that don't think relationships are worth it because they are being told to give, and be the emotional support for their partner. But they better not ask for reciprocation, especially with the emotional piece. Women, this is a problem because wouldn't you rather have a man that is healthy in all aspects of his life? Especially emotionally. Well, to be that way, he has to be able to express his emotions. So some of y'all just need to pull up your big girl pants and realize that men are human and they have emotions. They need to be able to express them.
Us men are people too. We're people too.